Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast, number 99. My name's Coach Brad, and I'm here with the core team. Your host tonight, as always, a diligent leader, Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Coach Brad. And thank you, folks, for coming back to another edition of the nightly ARK Podcast. What a wonderful day, folks. The price of ARK is at $5.71. We're really seeing the liquidity continuing its growth at 766,467 BUSD. That's on the pancake swap pair side. And we're seeing a really massive push of the IOC reserves going up. We're at 365,681 BUSD. Quite amazing. The folks are hearing about the ARK, and they are coming in 2 pair at a time, aping after doing their due diligence and understanding why the smart money's here. Why have so many folks came through the private, through the pre-sales, record-breaking sellouts, 2 minutes, sold out, completely gone, vanished with the wind. It was so overwhelming, the demand. We had to put a limit of only 1 NFT per buyer. And now we're seeing those folks that took the time to really explore and understand what is different here, what's special about ARK. I want you all to really pat yourselves on the back. Thank yourself. Look in the mirror. Say, hey, you did the right thing. You took the time. And now the crowds, the rest of the crypto community is following in your footsteps. They're also taking the time. And a lot of it, folks, is really this amazing community who's going out there, creating content, whether it's Medium, YouTube. You're seeing it here. You're witnessing it live every single day. As well as the folks that they're talking to other investors and other groups and saying, hey, is the project that you're in giving you $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 in deposits if you win Spark Rewards? Is your investment over there paying you 2% daily? It just keeps printing and printing for you. We know the answer to that, folks. Because that's just what we do here at ARK, and that's what's so special. Really about ARK. So beautiful growth, teams working super hard. We've got some amazing updates that Brett is going to be announcing for us here very, 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 very shortly. And we just definitely want to take a step back and look back at our journey. It's been a short journey. It's been, really a short amount of time when you compare to what we've been able to deliver to our community, to our investors, and how through an organic manner we've been able to grow this community to where it's at. And it's just the beginning, folks. So thank you to everyone. The ARK family is happy. It is growing at a massive rate. The kids are happy. You can hear them. And everyone's learning what we like to say here at the ARK.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
Oh, God damn. Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
Mr. Brett, how are you doing tonight?
Doing good. I'm driving my daughter to her volleyball practice now. We got a little late start. Better late than never. Yeah. I can run through a few quick updates. we did just post in the announcements channel and in the main chat and also Discord and all of our affiliated channels. The auto allocation system is going through a maintenance. I think a few people on last night's podcast had noticed that, we've been slipping a little bit every day on the auto allocation, just the way it was set up and the system was running. And it would take a little time to work through all of the wallets to get through all of the allocations. So what Jan's doing now, and he just finished all of the coding and he implemented it, it's now going to run through everyone's wallet in the next 24 hours, but it's going to basically reset to a new time. So now all of the wallets that are in the auto allocation system will run at a different time. And so you'll have a fixed schedule now. So there won't be any delays, for running in series or anything like that. And it should run a lot more smooth and be a lot more efficient for the people that are using the system. So that's I think a pretty big win and a huge improvement over the way that the system was running previously. So we just ask that nobody that's on the auto allocation system do any kind of manual interaction for now. You might see that you've run an auto allocation before your timer ran out. That's fine. That's going to be your new set time that the auto allocation system will run every 24 hours for your wallet. So just set it, forget it, don't worry about it. And if you have any issues or see anything by, let's say, tomorrow midnight in the US or in the morning on Thursday in Europe, go ahead and put in a tech support ticket. But your wallet should have already been addressed and already run on the new timeline and be running and syncing with the auto allocation system. So that's about it on that. So the auto allocation maintenance is running right now. So the gun has gone off for the 24 hours and all of the wallets will be worked through in the next 24 hours. Also, we had an eligibility alert that now shows up on the home screen of the DApp if you're eligible for Spark rewards. It shows up as green. It says you're eligible if you're holding the correct amount of bond, which is $250 USD value, or if you have a legacy NFT, there will be a little green line that pops up, a text that's down in the Spark rewards section. If you are uneligible, then it will also say you're not eligible and have some red text, and it'll tell you that you need to hold a certain amount of bond or a legacy NFT in order to qualify for those Spark rewards. So just kind of a little alert, and we had a request for that said, it would be nice to see if I was eligible or not, or something changed and I did something wrong, or just to alert people that were unqualified to go ahead and get qualified if they didn't know about how to do that with the Spark rewards. And then there was one other thing. I wanted to mention we are working on a DApp level calculator. Rebecca Snook, Kelly's sister, who is a whiz coder. She does and has been doing software development her whole career. And she developed a calculator for us that works just like Kelly's, but you be able to connect your wallet to it. And then it has a little simulator. You can select your CWR schedule. It'll tell you, your net payouts and summarize your wallet, show you earnings after, 3 months, 6 months, year 2, and all of those kind of things like Kelly's calculator does. But it'll be all integrated and work right off your Wallet Connect. So it'll actually use the statistics for your wallet. You can also use it as a kind of a sales tool and run a simulator if you don't have a wallet to connect. So we'll incorporate that in different ways into our sales funnel. But that's going to be a huge addition. She's just working with Alex, our front-end developer, on a couple bugs and tweaks and stuff that to get things to display right. And we should have that, I think, ready for everyone else to test in the next 24, 48 hours. So we'll probably announce that, but stay tuned for that as well. Is there anything else, Atlas, you can think of? Updates?
Those updates you gave are mind-blowing in itself. Talk about, the team working their tails off to make sure that we listen to the community and update the things that they're wanting. So another example of what it means to have professionals and folks that are all in. They're not just moving from project to project. This is their home. This is where they have made a multi-year agreement to work with us and grow with us. If the investors don't win, the team doesn't win. It's that simple. We're not sitting on bags ready to dump on anyone. This project's really been put together in a way of fairness for everyone, where there's so much ahead, there's so much opportunity, so much abundance, but it's through the work every single day that we improve. We are able to reach out to new investors. We're able to, create these utilities that you guys are going to be hearing about. And believe me, folks, they are watching. There are folks that are on the sidelines, the folks that are really looking for sustainability are looking at ARK with a very, very serious approach. So, look, I couldn't be prouder to see how these guys are stepping through. We had some analytics that were given yesterday, looking at the system for the auto allocation and understanding that every single minute matters to every investor. This is a system that is printing extremely, extremely fast. And the investors are calculating. If you're using any of these calculators, we want to be able to deliver exactly as advertised, as the system's supposed to go. And the auto allocation is a huge responsibility for us. So, we thank you guys for having the patience and letting us do the hard work and improve every single day. This is, out a couple weeks. If you look at some of these projects that have been out months and months and months, they can't even come close to what we've been able to deliver. And the way of listening to our community and instantly taking action like a cobra in the grass, ready to strike. It's happening every day, folks. And you're a witness to it. So amazing. Thank you for that update, Brett. Do we have any questions or comments, folks?
Look at that Spark reward. A new all-time high. That's got to be over 1,200. It's got to be like $1,230 or something around there, Atlas, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Sheesh.
1,235.07 street value of ARK for the 51st winner. Go ahead, Brett.
You guys realize I still haven't won the Spark Rewards ever.
Maybe tonight is your night, sir.
Brandon comes in.
Not his night. Tonight is
Yeah,
my
5
night.
days
I'm
later,
winning.
Brandon wins. It's like, what? How's that possible?
No, tonight's my night. Brett's gonna have to wait another night.
Oh, crypto putter. Yeah, you're in line for sure. You're gonna do it. That would be huge.
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting.
Well, if we're going to take a page out of what happened yesterday, Brandon's been pretty much at every podcast since he came on board the ARK. That one night that he wasn't here, he won. So maybe Catalyst, maybe it's his night. He can't be here with us this evening. Wouldn't that be just mind-blowing, guys?
Crypto putter. Hi there. I'll DM you.
Man, I there's so many great people at ARK that I just, I really, really want them to win. It's so, so hard to choose. Not that we can choose, but so many people deserve to win. But Catalyst he's got to be right near the top of that list of people that deserve to win.
And everyone has a chance, which is the beauty of it. And boy, do I appreciate having this amazing system built here in-house by our team of coders, where with a press of a button, it is released completely randomly. It's amazing. So, we take the human factor out of it and the fairness and the luck, the lucky stars, as there are so many here at ARK, they have their chance to rise and shine and go into nitro mode at ARK. Man, maybe we should maybe maybe that could be the back of the shirt, right? I've won ARK, Spark reward, and then it's like nitro mode. What's a nitro mode? What's an ARK? No matter which way the folks are looking at the shirt, from behind or from in front of you, they're going to want to know, what's that about? That's where the fun begins, my friends. We get to free somebody else from the matrix, get them earning. Let them get a feel of what it's like to see that printer just keep going. And by the way, sir, Ultimo just launched, and that at $700, at $600, and that comes with $150 loaded on your card. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, folks. So, Coach Brad, are you ready for the all aboard sessions?
All aboard!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, just want to talk about the new system before we go ahead with tonight's special guest. We're now using a system called Sweep Widget that will be posted multiple times throughout the day in the chat, but it will always be pinned in the main chat, so you can go and find it in the pinned messages at any point. And you will now have 24 hours to submit your entries for the following night's podcast. So it will run from the end of the podcast until the end of the next podcast. Really trying to get that community engagement up. Giving away daily rewards in ARK tokens. We've changed from the BUSD rewards. It's the same value of the BUSD, but it's now paid out in ARK token, which is, in my opinion, a fantastic opportunity and a lot better than 50 or 100 BUSD. It gives you an investment, which over time could potentially grow into something very, very significant. So, and there's no limit to the amount of times you can win. Just like the Spark rewards, it's completely random. So potentially, we could have multiple winners, which we've seen with the previous BUSD giveaways. We've had, I think it's 3 or 4 people have won more than once. So that's really great to see. And so we'll keep updating you on that. We'll keep posting that in the chat, and we really want to see the community engagement rise now that it covers all time zones, and you have plenty of time to get involved. The way you do it's really, really simple. You just click on the widget link that's on the post. You register to it with your email address, and then there will be, depending on how many pieces of content there will be in there, you will have tasks to complete. You just click on the task. So, for example, it will say clap 50 times for a Medium article. You just click on that tab, and it will take you directly to the Medium article. You clap for 50 times, and then come back to the widget, enter your name from the Medium account that you clapped for, and that will give you your entry. You don't need to take screenshots and send them over to Fortunate. The widget will track your entries, and then we'll be doing a random draw as we used to do. So if anybody's not quite sure on how to use that, or they're new to it, just ask any of the admins, DM one of us. We can walk you through it. It's super simple. Once you've done it once, you'll recognize that it's much more efficient system, and it's really, really easy to use. So, and on last night's podcast, which was podcast 98, we did a visual video walkthrough, so that is also available for people. I think that covers everything. Tonight's special guest is Hugo, all the way from over in Brazil. He has written, yes sir, ARK is worldwide, as we all know. And he's been working hard, and he's created his first Medium article I'm not sure if it's his first Medium article altogether, but it's definitely his first ARK Medium article, and it's definitely his first in English. But he can let us know when he comes on. I'm pretty sure it's his first ever article. So, again, been inspired, been motivated by, the other people here putting the work in. So, really, really great to see. We want to see more of this. We want to see everybody creating Medium articles, YouTube videos, getting their 15 minutes of fame and the spotlight on the segment, and getting that algorithm pumped, raising awareness for ARK and hopefully picking up syndicate members. Well, I say hopefully, it's just it's another matter of if and not when. We've seen the tangible results from people writing articles and making YouTube videos. Crypto Putter, he picked up his first referral from his YouTube video, I think 2 days ago, possibly even yesterday. So, we see the results are there, and we encourage everybody to get involved. Tools to help are always available. You can DM me, you can DM some of the other community members for help, and get involved. But if you are ready, Hugo, it is your time to shine, sir, and let's see what you've created.
Yeah, I'm ready. First of all, I want to thank the team for having me. I'm going to present myself. My name is Hugo, from Brazil, like Brad said. Actually, I've known this team since the past project, which was Eternity Earn. I've been on board, and I've met the whole team way back then. This is a team that I trust a lot. I believe in. I always saw these guys working hard, so I've always supported the project. And if in the future they create another project, I'll be supporting it too, and so on. For the last project, I brought them on board investors. And now I'm introducing them to Arkfi, which I believe is going to be a huge success. So that's awesome. This is the first time that I'm creating a medium, so I'm still getting the hang of it. But I've been watching all of the podcasts. I've looked up the white paper and been studying the project and everything. And it's just amazing. And I've decided to write a medium for Brazilian investors that's going to begin investing in the project, so they can have an idea. And if they have any questions, they can ask me too. So I've spoke with Atlas some days ago for us to start growing the Brazilian community, for us to bring in Brazilian investors, because we know that ARK is aiming to go worldwide. So we are aiming to reach out to all different cultures, people around the world. And that's the goal, to let everyone know this awesome passive income project. So once again, I want to thank the team. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys the article that I've created. I've created a version in English to present to you all, but there is a Portuguese version too. Just let me know when you can see my screen.
We cannot see it yet, sir. Oh, there you go.
See it now? See it now?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So I created a medium to explain about Arkfi. So Arkfi is an innovative fintech group focused on creating simplified, decentralized financial product for investors. Why I say this? Because when I see ARK, I don't think of it only as a passive income for investors. I see this project as expanding a lot and creating way more products that's going to help out the DeFi world. So I know the team. I know how Atlas is. I know how he thinks. I know he's a guy that loves to innovate. He loves to. He's he. When I look at Atlas, I see a business person. I see someone that have great ideas and know how to uh, create great products. I've seen that in the past and seen it nowadays. So that's why can see Arkfi in like 1 year, 2 years, being well known. Everyone knowing about Arkfi. So I can see a great future here. ArcFi aims to increase the adoption of DeFi protocols by creating simple-to-use applications that community members are proud to introduce to their family, friends, neighbor, and colleagues. I said this because Eternity Earn and ArcFi, I've presented these projects to my brother, and I presented to some of my family members and friends too. I've showed them the project. I've even teach them how to invest and stuff. So it's something that I believe that is great for us to share to our friends and family. I always say that the best marketing is the mouth-to-mouth marketing, when we find an awesome project and then we're investing, we're making money, and we want our close friends, our families, neighbors to make money too and get on board like us. So I have the same ideal as Brad, where I would help people out. Never invested in crypto before. I will teach them how to create a wallet, how to deposit, how to invest. And so I believe that's awesome. And if every one of us can do that, I can see this project growing massively. The ArcFi ecosystem of high yield apps is designed to be disconnected from the volatility of traditional markets and provide a source of passive income at the times when investors need it most. We understand that crypto markets are inherently volatile, and we have designed the tokenomics and mechanics of ArcFi products to be as stable as possible, creating an opportunity for high rewards. This is awesome because in the past project, it was based on CRO network, and unfortunately, CRO was at 50 something cents, and then it went all the way down to 10. So that was a deal breaker. But being in BUSD, a stable coin, that brings way less risk, actually, really little risk to investors, so people can feel more safe when they invest in a stable coin. So that's a great concept. ArcFi is a new high-yield DeFi passive income protocol built on the BEP20, which is Binance Smart Chain, offering an impressive 2% daily return of investment on its native ARK token. While the DeFi space has seen impressive passive yields in the most recent bull market, this may be one of the first protocols to offer exciting passive yields and consistent price action throughout the bear market. This is something that we're seeing every day. The price of ARK is stable. I can see it going up in the future, but we can see that even the fact that the market is not that good at the moment, but the token is quite stable. It's always around $5.70, and I believe that in the next month or two we're gonna see that increase because I think it was yesterday, the day before, I saw someone invested 25K. So we see that big investors are seeing the true potential of ArcFi, and they're investing big money. So we can see big wheels happening in the future. While this protocol can be seen as built around similar Ponzinomics, which are Ponzi schemes that give great initial success to side projects such as Drip and Olympus, this project seems to address the main difficulties encountered in implementing mechanics to discourage this destabilizing behaviors that inevitably overthrew previous protocols and instead promote community-oriented behaviors. I'm going to talk a little bit about the tokenomics. So Arkfi is a native token of the Arkfi ecosystem and the main reward token. The token detail symbol is ARKFI. Total supply 820,904 tokens. It's on the Binance Smart Chain network. Here's the contract address. Decimals 18. Transfer fee 10%. Projected allocation 12.5% of the offering will be sold in a private pre-sale round to syndicate founders, which happened a while back. Actually, I was even part of the private sale at the time. All Arkfi will be locked in the ARK Vault upon launch. The ARK Vault is responsible for distributing rewards to investors. 31.3% of the offer will be sold in public pre-sale rounds. All Arkfi will be locked in the ARK Vault upon launch. The ARK Vault is responsible for distributing rewards to investors. 32.5% of the offering will be used to fund initial internal and external DEX liquidity at launch. 10% of the proceeds will go to staff and advisors. All Arkfi will be locked in the ARK Vault upon launch. The ARK Vault is responsible for distributing rewards to investors. 13.8% will be allocated to the treasury reserves at the time of launch. The treasury of the ARK is responsible for the sustainability of the protocol by generating external revenue and expanding the ecosystem. This is very important for us to have a large reserve if needed in the future, which I believe will not be needed, because I can see that every day we are getting great volume of new investors coming in, people reinvesting their rewards and stuff. So we're growing a lot. The ARK Vault. The ARK Vault is the highlight of the Arkfi ecosystem and offers an impressive 2% return on investment per day as long as your net deposit value, the NDV, remains positive. The NDV is a measure of how much ARK you've brought into the ecosystem after you pay the tax, including direct and indirect referral rewards minus your total after-tax rewards. While there are many ways to increase your NDV, your starting NDV will turn negative once you earn the same amount of ARK tokens that you injected into the ecosystem. So this is why it's always good for us to reinvest and stuff, so we can always keep up the percentage of our earnings. When your NDV becomes negative, your return of investments reduces from 2% to 1% per day. Still is an impressive passive income, where the reductions help the sustainability of the protocol. This is very interesting because in the past we've seen a lot of protocols similar to ARK. They died out after some time because they give 2% or 3%, some even 5% I saw daily, and just keep on giving and giving and giving, and it does not reduce, and they do not bring in enough volume and investors to keep it sustainable, and end up dying out. So this is awesome. ARK Vault has a maximum payout scheme of 300% of your main balance, up to 80,000 ARK tokens for each account. This directly feeds into Arkfi mechanic of being able to compose, withdraw, or launch. This is compound. Withdraw or launch your rewards into the air. Your main balance is your post-tax deposit plus compound plus referral rewards and airdrops. received. A key mechanic in ARK Vault is your compound withdraw ratio, which is CWR, which is your compound time, seconds, time, withdraw seconds, over the last 14 days, and is capped at 0.75 to 1.5 CWR, unless you have a legacy NFT. So the legacy NFT, for those that owns it and those that can afford it, it's really worth you buying a legacy NFT because it helps you get the return of your investment faster, and you're gonna gain way more rewards. So it's really worth it. And you're, for those that have the legacy NFT, you're gonna participate in the Spark rewards, where we see the daily winners, and people are winning over 1K a day. So I can see that increasing. Well, to be honest, in the past days, we're hitting all-time high after all-time high. So I can see it increasing more and more, hitting over 2-3K a day. Imagine that. Yeah, every day giving out Spark rewards of 2K or 3K, 4K, and so as we grow. That's awesome. To be honest, I've never seen any other project do giving away so much as ARK when it comes to daily rewards. By compounding, you are essentially increasing your main balance, allowing for a higher maximum payout. For every 1 ARK you compound, you are giving yourself another 3 ARK in the future to cash out. And larger daily payouts in the future, while it also retains capital in the project, aiding in the sustainability of the protocol. The protocol caps the CWR at 1.5, which forces users to withdraw their money at consistent intervals. This mechanism allows for more stable price action, no big pumps and dumps, and also force investors to take profit. Yeah, this is very interesting because some investors, I remember in the past project, for example, were just compounding all the time and not taking profits. It's very important for us to take profits. I strongly recommend that you consult the following Google Sheet that Kelly created for us, which is very interesting. I've used it and I like it a lot, which allows investors to predict and strategize the best scenarios for their individual situation, considering the use of multiple portfolios and different compound withdrawals rates, and the use of legacy NFTs. The calculator can be found, and I've put it here for people to can access it and play around with the calculator and invest and compound and withdraw as they feel is best for them. And I did a screenshot of the vault for them to have an idea. ARK Foundation, earn variable income and unlock referral rewards level by depositing BUSD or Arkfi. Overview. The ARK Foundation builds a deep pool of liquidity to support exchange functions, stabilize the price of the Arkfi token, and provide a stable way to earn passive income while providing the ARK with liquidity. Only wallets with an ARK Vault account can participate in the ARK Foundation. Interest in bonds. Liquid staking, whereby BUSD or Arkfi is deposited and automatically exchanged and paired to create bond. A 50-50 BUSD Arkfi liquidity pair. All deposits are automatically wagered. Unlock syndicate reward tiers. This is very interesting for you to increase your daily rewards. The wagered bond value is used to unlock syndicate reward levels and obtain variable income. Your wagered bond amount to determine eligibility for syndicate referral reward levels 1 to 15. So you can be at level 1 or you can be at level 15. I believe that those that uh, and is displayed on the ARK Foundation dashboard. The value of bond is variable, and in order to maintain certain syndicate reward levels, additional BUSD may need to be added from time to time. Earn a variable daily income. The stake bond will obtain a variable income based on a part of the taxes collected by the ARK Foundation, which is paid in BUSD. The pool ownership percentage also varies based on the total bond staked in the pool. Rewards available are tax payable based on percentage ownership of the pool and can be withdrawn to your wallet with 10% tax or compound, which is zero tax, back to your bond stake. Bond can be sold at any time, no blocking, subject to 10% withdrawal fee and is paid in BUSD. ARK deposits. 10% of the total ARK5 deposit amount is exchanged for BUSD to pay the 10% deposit tax. 50% of the remaining ARK5 is exchanged for BUSD to create bonds. This is the foundation, a screenshot. The Spark rewards, which for me is the most interesting part. And the best part is you only need to invest $250 to reach Tier 1 referral rewards, and you can participate and earn over 1,100, 1,200. You can win multiple times. We've seen people win more than one time. Currently, Arkfi is using 50% of the round robin rewards that are issued to the Guardian wallet to run a daily lottery. The daily lottery pays approximately 150 to 200 ARK per day. We see this increasing daily, so today it might reach 215. I don't know how much is it at the moment. Per day in the winner's vault, and this amount increases daily. To qualify for the lottery, investors must have at least 250 invested in the ARK Foundation or own a legacy NFT. Although the tax system is quite complex and strongly adapted to the sustainability of the protocol, I recommend that you read the ARK5 white paper to develop a true understanding of the protocol, as there are several interesting aspects to this protocol. This is my conclusion. ARKFi is definitely a new entrant in the passive income protocols, and with rewards up to 2% per day, you can see why ARKFi has a market cap of almost 5 million. After a few weeks, utilizing a time-tested model and including new mechanics such as reward throttling, pump and dump throttling, sustainability, taxation, tax scaling, price stability, and a healthy referral program to propel the protocol towards a sustainable future. I cannot, to be honest, this is an opportunity that we cannot miss. However, it must also be stated that this protocol is in the childhood of its lifespan, and we've seen larger protocols fall to much better market conditions regardless of fundamentals. So we can see that ARKFi, in a couple of weeks, they had an amazing launch, amazing private sale too. And we see that every day it's growing more and more. We see big investors coming in. Recently, someone invested more than 25K, and I believe that in the future that's going to be something very normal. Once the big whales, understand the concept behind it, see the true potential, and I'm sure that Atlas and the team have huge marketing plans to expand and bring in lots and lots of investors. So I just want to say that this is an awesome project. It's something that when I read the white paper, when I looked it up, when I was very amazed, and I'm invested at the moment. I've told some family members that's going to invest too in the future. They're just waiting to earn some cash so they can start to invest. And I'm going to try to build a syndicate for Brazilian investors. So that's my future goal. I know that building a good syndicate is something that's going to help me out a lot and investors in general, and expand to the Brazilian market, which we know Brazilians, they love crypto. We have a lot of investors over here. People are getting into crypto lately. I can say that because, for example, my dad, he's over 70, he's 67 years old, and he just learned about crypto, and he saw that I was investing, and he asked me about crypto and stuff, and he got interested and started to study about crypto, watch videos and stuff. So that was amazing to know that even people of all ages, because people nowadays think, crypto is something, technology is for the new generation and stuff. No, anyone can participate in crypto, and everyone can invest and make money and so on. So thanks everyone for your attention, and I hope you like my article. Don't forget to clap 50 times too.
Thanks, Hugo. Great article. I know you wrote it in Portuguese, and for the presentation, because we wanted to have you on. You were a big part of our phase one, a great loyal investor, and it's great to have you here for the the flagship phase two, as we call it, ARK, with adding so much to really takes the project to a whole another complete level. So thank you always, man, for your loyalty and respect, your kind words, and putting the work in, taking inspiration from Coach Brad and a lot of the other folks here who are doing something they've never done before. They've gone and written a Medium article and taken the time to understand and be able to convey how special, how interesting, how to operate it, how to start, and where we're going. So I think you did an amazing job with that, brother. Congratulations. Thank you for translating it to English so that everyone could really see and understand the work that you're doing. And as you know, we've had private conversations. Brazil is a huge, huge market for crypto and investors looking for passive income. So as we progress, we foresee a position for you here at ARK, as we need leaders like yourself that are going out there and are going to be the voice of ARK to the whole community over there. So thank you very much, sir. Let's get this crypto.
Yeah. Let's get this crypto.
Oh, god damn! Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
Yeah, you know that it's a true honor and a pleasure to be part of this community, to be part of the team in the future, and to participate. I've been participating in your podcast since the Eternity Protocol. I always love this to participate and chill with everyone, and most of the times we didn't even speak about crypto and stuff. We kind of created a bond between each others, and we talk about life stuff, and that's amazing to have in this space. And of course, I know that you will not just stop at this one product that you create. I know you're going to create many more products, and you're going to expand a lot. So I see a great future ahead of us. And to be honest, everyone that's here at the moment are very early. So we know that in crypto, who's early always makes the most gains. So make use of it.
Well said, brother. Thank you so much, man. What an honor to have you up here tonight. And we're going to definitely have you back. And maybe in the future, you also decide to become a YouTuber and talk in your language and get all the people with the FOMO and happy, ready to get this crypto. You never know. But it's great to have our man in Brazil and our leader in Brazil. And there's so much potential there.
Yeah, it's going to be
Go ahead.
future, for example, for me to do a podcast for Brazilian investors. Imagine that.
Amazing. And, tell us a little bit about your professional life, Hugo. You've got an amazing background. We'd like to share it with the community because, these are the quality folks that are going to be an intricate part of our growth, especially as we expand into these markets. As we've said here from day one, we cannot let language be a barrier in any way, shape, or form. We have to be able to talk with the folks and convey and explain and take the time, just what we do here. We set up all these multi-language channels. Just today, someone asked me, hey, Atlas, can you create a Persian language channel? Done. That's going to give him a platform. That's going to give him an opportunity to invite those investors here to our home in Telegram and speak in their own language. And as we start to develop these markets, we're going to rely on these leaders to really be our voice and to be our educators. So there's a lot of potential. So yeah, Hugo, if you can tell us a bit about your background, it's pretty interesting.
Sure. Well, I've been in the crypto universe since 2016. I've been invested in many projects. I've worked on many projects too. Some big projects like Katana Inu, which is a great metaverse game. I've done Brazilian marketing for over 50 projects in the past 3 years. So I've helped out a lot of projects to create, build Brazilian communities, bring in investors. Professionally, that is like my hobby, is my part-time job. But I worked as a business development representative for over 5 years. Basically, what I do, I work for a company. The company have a product and they want to bring in investors. So what will I do? I would generate leads where I would look up companies, investors in general, to bring in clients to invest in the company, in the product. So basically, I would do a presentation of the product that the company offer to investors, and I would convince them to come and invest with us or to buy our product. So I've been working with this for over 5 years. I have a lot of experience. I've worked mainly in fintech and startups. So I've been helping a lot of companies to grow a lot in the Brazilian market, in LATAM in general. I've helped to grow in North American, Asia, and Europe too. So I've worked with clients worldwide. That was great for me because I've learned about different cultures and stuff, and prospecting in general, we know that's not easy. So yeah, it was a great challenge for me, but after 5 years, I've gained a lot of experience. I've gained a lot of skills and have a lot of knowledge. So I believe I can help out a lot when it comes to Arkfi for us to expand globally and bring in big investors.
Yes, sir. That's amazing. That fintech background and also in crypto, I think you're really set for amazing growth here.
Yeah, I've worked for a Brazilian digital bank here in Brazil called Stone Pagamentos. I've worked there for over 2 years. So yeah, I know a lot when it comes to fintech.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. And we've got a bright future ahead. And folks, these are the type of people that are invested here. These are the kind of folks that are not only here to earn and take advantage of the fun that is, being on the other side of earning in these contracts, that just keep printing for all of us. There are folks here who see the potential for growth and how they can contribute to the product, to the team, how they can contribute to this community, to the growth. And as effective as we can be in communicating in different languages and different markets, understanding what we talked about here so much, the inflation is really affecting, especially in countries outside of Europe and the United States. Inflation is killing them. The dollars are very expensive right now, and they still have to import, staples, commodities, building materials, toothpaste. I mean, everything. So they have to go out into the international markets. They have to purchase with their local currencies that are just getting trashed. Their economies are going down the drain. Dollars to do business and be able to bring it back home. So if you're in America, if you're in Europe and you're complaining and you're feeling the crunch and you're seeing everything get so much more expensive, consider yourself lucky. Some of these countries are facing 100% inflation right now. It's very difficult. Venezuela, 1,000,000% inflation. You have to take shoe boxes full of cash and bags to buy a hot dog. This is real life. And these are real people with real problems and real families. And they desperately need passive income. And, we're pegged to the dollar. So they're already way ahead. So we have to also understand it's going to be a sacrifice for them to be able to afford to get into ARK. But if 2-3 cousins and family members get together and say, hey, let's start off with a small wallet. Let's go out and get referrals. Let's build teams, grassroots in these communities. Let's do a meeting. Let's do a barbecue. Give away some food, give away some beers, and let's talk to these folks. And let's explain to them that if they each put, $20 and they were able to make this team wallet, there could be amazing success. One of our greatest teams is the Italian team. I believe they have over 490 in that syndicate. They're about to do a massive, massive airdrop really soon. They're upgrading to a gold NFT. There's over 60 videos on YouTube in Italian about ARK, folks. They're not sleeping. They're seeing that they have an amazing opportunity here. They're listening to what we do. They're listening to what we say. They're doing business, how we conduct business. They're a reflection of what you hear here in English. And they're absolutely just having an amazing, amazing result. Pick a country, pick a language. It is untapped. So I see a very bright future for you, Hugo. Amazing opportunity. So here we go. We started with the Medium article, got out of the comfort zone, and did, for the first time, a great communication explaining ARK to the Brazilians. And we got to push that too, because the Portuguese in Europe, they speak Portuguese, right? So you've got a massive market, man. Let's make the most out of it. Let's get this crypto, brother. Does anyone have a question or comment?
Just another great example of someone, their first language not being English, getting out of the comfort zone, like you said, and, taking that opportunity to put themselves out there, create content, and the sky's the limit. So just want to encourage everyone. It doesn't matter what your first language is. The opportunities at ARK are here are endless. We had Ivan on last week. His first language wasn't English. He created a fantastic Medium article. He's part of that huge team over in the Italian group that Atlas was just talking about. So, we've got people, Coach, 71 years old. We've got people, whose first language isn't English, putting the work in. Everybody can do this stuff, and I think that this is just another example that it is an easy thing to do. and it's just a case of doing it one time, then that's it. It just becomes easier and easier and easier. So well done, Hugo. Great stuff. And I look forward to the next piece of content from you and from, another community member where it's a first timer.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out there to Hugo too. I was eating supper, listening to him go through his article. Very comprehensive. Hit all the points that needed to be hit. I thought it was a great job, Hugo, and you presented it well as well.
Anyone else? I think everybody's thinking, when Spark? We're running a bit late tonight. Let's actually go over there and take a look. What's happening with Spark right now? Boy.
Yeah, look, I just had a look see myself, and I'm just like, oh, god damn.
Wow. All right. Well, I think it's so massive right now that we don't even need to put the funk music and get all wrapped up. I mean, this is amazing, guys. Let's just go ahead and pull the trigger right now.
This is a serious one. I mean, they're all serious, but this is guys, this is massive. Nearly $1,300 about to be given away. I mean, this is crazy stuff. Absolutely blown away. Good luck, Chris.
Good luck, everybody. But yeah, you both win on that one. All right. Well, here we go. Go ahead and make this happen. We actually let a bit of time go between the two cold storages, but should be fine. We'll find out.
I get that new all-time high banner prepared.
Yes, sir. Better believe it. Let's give it a second. See, then go down to 0. Go confirm the transaction. Now we'll do it again. No, it seems a lot of time passed. Give me a second, folks.
Atlas, Alex did mention to me earlier that you might have to refresh your screen because he loaded whatever update you guys were discussing earlier after you had your screen already on the podcast.
Yeah, I did it. I got that from him too, but I think this is in the firing of the cold storages. I've been pretty busy here on the back end, and I'll just redo it. This happened one time to me before where I had made an execution, so I'll need about maybe two minutes or so. If you guys want to hang out and talk, or I could put some music meanwhile. Up to you.
Guys, you've got 15 minutes left to register for the ARK giveaway this evening using the sweep widget before today's one runs out. So you've got 15 minutes, plenty of time. Only takes a couple of minutes to get it done. So if you haven't already, get over there and do that. I'll drop it in the main chat for everyone again, so that it's fresh, easy to see, easy to find. I think Brett could be correct about the refresh atlas, because on my screen it says the Spark prize pool is 0 and there's 51 winners paid. Oh, there you go. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think it worked the second time. Hold on a second. Okay. And what was it, 214?
No, it was 222 the last time I looked.
Okay, give me a second. I got two screens here. That was 27, so 28. But it did fire on the second run. Just waiting for the update to come through. It can take up to a minute for it to show up, the actual winner on the front end. We were working on it today to try to get it to go a bit faster. All right, that's definitely longer than a minute. And I've been refreshing because, the past couple days, it's gotten slower as the list is growing, right, for it to show up in the blue. So, we had Alex working on that today and the day before yesterday. But yesterday was still maybe a good 20 second wait. So we need to speed that up, and he did some work on it. But,
Do we need the full history of every wallet that's ever won? I mean, I understand having like a couple of pages, but do we need the full list, or is that something that you want to keep there?
Yeah, we're okay with it being there. And it's really not an issue. It shouldn't be an issue, but it's a tweaking of it to get it faster because it's going through a complex process of actually reading in the blockchain the transaction going through, and then checking the system, which was the winning wallet. So it's showing us here what's happening in the blockchain, and there's a couple things through that process that it's got to do. How many times per second to get it? So we do know that it fired because we're back to 0, but I do not see the update part on the front end. So I know Alex is already sleeping. So we'll have to wait a couple hours before we finish the podcast. If it doesn't update, then we'll take care of it in a couple hours when he's up. It's already 3 a.m. over there.
Yeah, he's 1 hour ahead of us, isn't he?
Yeah. So let's move on to the continue with the drawing with our new all aboard system. How does that work?
Fortunate you there, buddy.
Once the timer is up for the competition, then it'll give me the option to pick a winner, and then it'll give me their email address, and then I'll email them from there.
When's the timer up?
In about 7 minutes.
Go ahead, bro.
In about 7 minutes.
In about 7 minutes. Okay, so let's hang out for 7 minutes. I want to see how this works, and I don't know if Brad, you'll be able to show or fortunate the interface so we can see how people participated and share it here. I think it'd be really interesting to see how it works because obviously the randomness part is interesting. We got to make sure that we're being transparent with those winners. So I don't know if Coach Brad, you have the access to the account, or fortunate you can do a screen share on a laptop, or how do you guys plan to do this?
I do not have access to that account. I can share my screen, but I don't think you're going to see anything on my end.
What about you, Fortunate? What?
I can share
it. You can screen share it. Great. So let's wait the 7 minutes or so. If anybody has a question or a comment, and thank you for your patience. This is a new system that is implemented over here so we can get more participation from the whole community. We don't want just folks here at the podcast every night to win. We want so many folks to be able to go ahead and win.
Well, Z is traveling this evening, so he's with us, but he can't do the DeFi sessions. But he has let me know that the Discord has now passed 2,000 members. So that is some incredible growth over there on the Discord. Absolutely amazing. Really, really great to see how in the space of a week to 2 weeks that has doubled and tripled and quadrupled. So great work over there. The Discord guys getting that engagement up. I think the ARK and the meme competition is really showing its worth when it comes to the members, and Z's presence over there and all the guys on Discord really doing a great job. It's a whole community we haven't even began to tap into yet, so really, really good to see.
Huge investment community over there. Untapped for ARK. So we're just starting to make traction. I know we've got another big AMA in the works over there. And just a huge pool of capital sitting there on the sidelines waiting to really hear about ARK and come in. So really happy to see that growth. It's something that we didn't put too much emphasis and attention on the growth right from the beginning, as really our main investment base is here in Telegram. The Discord was built, I think, over probably 6 months ago. We hired a group to go ahead and get it to where we want it. Fully functional, the ticket orders, and really having something to be impressive for folks who came in. But as far as like really pushing into the investor base and communicating over there, it's just recently that we've really put some pressure on the Discord team. Shout out to the folks out there. Jimmy Cash has been amazing at helping us over there, answer questions, tech support, everything. We understand that people who are in Telegram, they don't want to be in Discord, and the folks that are in Discord didn't want to come over here. So no hurdle. Let's just connect and provide the information. So I think like kind of what we did here, going out to so many AAs and so many investor groups in Telegram, is exactly what we're going to do over there. So it's really a great opportunity for us. It's just a matter of getting focused, and I'm looking forward to also some great leaders from Discord that are going to step up and they're going to roll up their sleeves and really start to push ARK and knock on the doors, that the folks that really have the connections and the relationships where they know they're really looking for passive income. So we've seen it happen here. It's going to happen the same over there. It's just a matter of putting some work in and developing those relationships as the market's, absolutely ripe in Discord for a product like ARK.
Yeah, exciting stuff. On another note, we have some new entries to the All Aboard segment. We had Donatello. He dropped another Medium article today, as did Catalyst. He dropped another Medium article, and then we had MJB. We had MJB Crypto. He has a nice little YouTube channel that he runs. He dropped his first ARK video today or yesterday. We had, obviously, Coach did his first article. We've got T-Drip, who is going to be a special guest in one of the days coming up here. He wrote his first Medium article. Hugo tonight wrote his first Medium article. So we really are seeing, a huge influx of people that are, really starting to get it now, and doing these things, whether it be your first Medium article or your 100th Medium article. Everything to do with ARK we love to see it, and it's just really, really good to see that the community is getting stuff done and creating this content to help spread the net of the ARK and the outreach to potential investors. So really, really well done, and we'll see some of these new people over the next coming days. We'll see some of their stuff on the segment. Fortunate, I think we're about ready. Am I right?
We're ready now. I'm just waiting for Alex to stop sharing his screen so I can share mine.
Awesome. Oh, wow. Done. That was... Oh, okay. Timothy.
Well, that just simplifies everything, right?
Oh, yes. Like how, I was expecting some complicated, but no, just super easy. Just for anyone that didn't understand what was going on there, Fortunate changed the entry level to 7 because there were 7 fields of things to do. So, excuse me, rightfully so that the winner that's drawn should take all of the actions, not be lazy and just do 1 or 2, but take all of the actions, all of the tasks specified, and there you go. Awesome.
And I think the winner's here with us live tonight. Timothy.
Hi guys. Hi, I'm from Singapore. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
This community.
You won. Hold on.
I think one of the
Sorry, what was that, Timothy?
I'm one of the rare few Asians over here in the ARK community, but I really like this place, and I'm just getting started. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Timothy, how did you first hear about ARK?
Well, I heard it from Udamin, Gosu TV. Yeah, I joined his YouTube. Yeah, and he introduced it, so I just joined in as a Bond, foundation stakeholder.
Fantastic, brother.
Congratulations.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I think he's from Singapore, right? He's from Singapore.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Singapore. Thank you, guys.
Fortunate, do we have his wallet already? When they fill out the form, is that one of the things you have to contact them after?
I had to contact him. I sent him an email for him to send me his wallet address.
All right, perfect. Well, amazing. I like the system, fully transparent. Thank you for showing that. Fortunate. I don't know if we'll do the showing every night or not. We'll decide. But as you know, we always like to be transparent in everything we do. So a great system, and it's meeting our needs. Now, maybe what we should do is shorten the time on that so it's not so late. Maybe by a bit. And go ahead.
Sorry, Sam. Go ahead. Well, we could run the next one. If you tell us the time that you would like the drawing to take place, for example, it's 2 a.m. now, we could run it for 20 hours so that it finishes at midnight tomorrow night, and then run it for 24 hours thereafter. So if you tell us a time that you think would be the correct time, or half an hour before now, an hour before now, whatever you decide, and we can run the timer for that amount of time, and then going forward, it will be that time every night.
Or before now. Actually, an hour and a half before now would be great. And ideally, I think it's really important that before, or let's just say after we finish the podcast, we create the next contest, because there's a lot of folks who are waking up in Asia right now who want to participate. We don't want to leave them out.
Oh, yes, sir. We have the next one ready to go. It's locked and loaded. Yep. Yep.
All right. Full send on that one. And let's do it to an hour and a half previous to this time right now would be just perfect. Crypto Putter, did you want to say something? Go ahead. What's her?
It just updated. It was just there. It just updated, and then it just went away.
Yeah, I think it's a glitch that's happening. I didn't see it update though. I do see it updated now. So let me share the screen. I already put a message out to our backend team.
There it goes. Wallet 82EF is the winner.
Okay, there it is. Oh, and then it went away. Okay, let's see. Let me do a refresh on it. Okay, I wonder how, because I know there's so many scripts that are running behind us right now, checking. And it could be a 2-minute or 3-minute. Do you remember? Did anybody write it down?
I remember the last 4, but I have no idea what the first part, but it was 8. 8-2-EF. 8-2-EF.
Can anybody else confirm that?
Yeah. Last 4 was 82EF. Edward Echo Foxtrot.
All right, perfect. Okay. So yeah, when Alex is up, he'll take a look and get this back up and running as we had him tweak it today. And it is showing 51 Spark winners. Yeah, we're down to 1.27 ARK. It's just glitching with the new wallet appearing. So what we'll do, Fortunate and Brad, stay tuned to the screen and get the full one, and then we'll go ahead and send out the to the announcements channel the night's winner. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Perfect. All right. Do we have any questions or comments, folks, before we wrap up tonight's podcast?
Hey, Alice, I do have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
And this has not really anything to do with ARK, but kind of, sort of. You're in the Canary Islands, correct?
Yes, sir.
How often do you go to Spain?
I am in Spain.
Well, okay, I didn't know if that's where it was or not.
Yes.
How often do you go to Mallorca?
Mallorca, I've actually never been. I've never been over there.
Change that.
Yeah, it's a great place. I know right now they're having a massive snowstorm, hence why I don't live in mainland Spain or any of the Balearic Islands.
Gotcha.
I'm not a friend of the cold. I'd rather be out here off the west coast of Africa and have really amazing weather all year round. No mosquitoes, no humidity, no extreme heat or extreme cold. So I hear it's a great place when the weather is good. Like most of Spain is amazing when the weather's good.
Okay, I just got the first 6 digits and letters from that
there it
wallet
is.
because it just came up.
I've got the wallet address. Can you tell me the ARK amount, please, so that I can create the part?
22311.
Oh, let's go. Thank you. Crypto Putter in. Oh, it's back now. 223.11.
Yeah, it comes in and it backs out. It comes in and it backs out. 223.11.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. 223.11 ARK. And then you said you had the first 5 or 6 of the wallet.
No, I have the full wallet address. Thank you, Pato. I was like a shark. I grabbed that as soon as I could, but it popped up. I grabbed it and it disappeared. But that is perfect. That is everything I need to create the post. So thank you very much.
Bill will be in the mail.
Well, I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah,
That-
yeah, I
for
know
sure.
that would have given you a restless night. I know it would.
Perfect. All right. Any other questions
That was
or comments?
$1,276.18. Let's go.
Amazing win. Can't wait for tomorrow's and the day after. Well, tomorrow's the 100th podcast. So
Yes,
I
sir.
think it's going to be quite special.
Yes, sir.
We should make a banner for that. Make a note of that, folks.
That wallet is also the first time winner.
Beautiful. So yeah, Coach Brad, if we can have a banner for tomorrow, 100th podcast, and start moving that around since early, I think it'll be great to get more folks over here.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Well, I think that's it. If there's anybody else has a question or a comment, this is the time before we conclude. Please feel free to mute your mic. All right, I guess that brings us to the end. We want to thank all of you folks for coming and joining us here tonight on the podcast. Thank you, Hugo. Great presentation. Not only did you write it in Portuguese, but you took your time to translate that over. And thank you, Coach Brad, for helping him in all that. We really do look forward to what he's going to be able to really accomplish and do for us in Brazil and Portugal, as they share the same language. We also want to thank the folks that participated tonight. Timothy is the winner of the contest. He'll be receiving his $50 worth of ARK deposited into his account in the next few days. And we also want to thank everybody for your patience. We had a bit of a busy podcast. I had a lot going on here in the back end with the group, the team. But I think we did a great podcast. It was a great time. Another all-time high, great win. And we also want to thank the folks that are listening at a later time. Thank you for your participation, and we hope you found the podcast informative, educational, and also entertaining. We'll be back tomorrow night, folks, for the 100th podcast. Same time, 6 p.m. EST, 11 p.m. UTC, and we wish you all a wonderful night. Thank you.